today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Well, the Rams had their opportunity to break in this new stadium last Sunday night against the Cowboys. Now it's the Chargers' turn as you get a look at the brand new SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers. Hi, everybody. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Chiefs, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Out of the gun, Herbert for Keenan Allen. That's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
To Keenan Allen.
2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, here's Herbert. Henry brings it in. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. The Chiefs offense coming out here and bringing them onto the field. The most valuable player of last year's Super Bowl, and that's Patrick Mahomes.
They often say you can't force situations. You just have to let them happen organically, and that's exactly what happened in Kansas City as Patrick Mahomes took over as the quarterback and has become the face of the franchise in the NFL as we now move into the 101st season. 4th year in the league, already has an MVP, a Super Bowl title, and a Super Bowl MVP on his resume. 3 huge games in the postseason last year, 10 touchdowns, just 2 interceptions, and 2 more on the ground. He just keeps getting better and better. And every time you watch him play, you want to see more.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
That's good.
Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 43 yards.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really, in Kansas City, touchdown. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, They're certainly starting to set that type of a pace, and what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
It's a gain of 5.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 80 yards.
As a good start to the season, they got the win, and they were able to establish a good running game. Nothing that just blew people away, but a nice solid base to get things started, and they expect that to get tuned up and get better as the season moves on.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Herbert toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for the Pro Bowl wideout Keenan Allen there. And it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Finds the open man, it's Mike Williams. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 30. A gain there of 21 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
That's complete. Henry. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
It's complete right around the 8. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Here's Herbert. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 30. Uh-oh. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
And this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass.
Pass.
Ball Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And a kickoff for Kansas City.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
Play action. It's Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Steps away. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Side of the field. But boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
Getting gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. And time for another look at Patrick Mahomes and the Super Bowl champs. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 61 yards.
16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. DeMarcus Robinson.
Touchdown.
DeMarcus Robinson. His second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Harrison Butker.
Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback.
25-yard.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
Austin Eckler.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
1st and 10.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Herbert, he's got a man, that's Keenan Allen. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter, as that's a first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
Ball carrier.
Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle.
49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Caught by Allen. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
That's another.
9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Thompson picks it, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half, and you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Mahomes dropping one to Williams here. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to it and forcing a 3rd down.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Chiefs defense, they get set and ready to do battle again. And a big reason they have the lead right now, as we see on the screen, their 3 turnovers.
And how about the emotion now that the defensive team is generating for the entire team? Creating the turnovers, what they call takeaways, and turning those into points for their team. That's why they have the lead, and that's got to be exciting for those guys on the defensive side of the ball.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. That throw into the arms of Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
For the Chargers.
You know, he's already thrown for more yardage in this first quarter than he did all of last week.
And I could be snarky here and say, well, he didn't throw for a lot of yards last week, but the bottom line is he put in a great week of practice and really came out ready to go in this one.
Number 30.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chiefs.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert looking for Allen. He's got him on the slam. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28. 16 yards, a first down.
At the 28-yard line.
21-0 our score after 1.
Score, Chiefs 21. Chargers nothing.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
With Melvin Gordon moving on to Denver, Austin Eckler is officially the Chargers' #1 option at the running back position. Gordon spent a lot of time holding out last year, and Eckler took full advantage with a breakout season. 92 receptions, 993 yards, and 8 touchdowns. He's in the top 10 in the league in receptions, receiving touchdowns, and all-purpose yards.
2nd and a yard.
First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. A handoff. It's Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. He's thrown for a touchdown pass, and he's run for one so far.
When you're able to watch a guy perform at a high level and do it in multiple ways, arm, legs, he really helps his team in a big way. You've got to think that they feel great about where they are in this ball game, and they feel even better about him leading their team.
Now he's hoping to put them into a better spot after this drive. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
Damian Williams,
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
From the 30 on 2nd down, Mahomes.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively, you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 16. First catch on that one for Kelsey, and it's a first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the point. Chargers. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Operating from the gun. Herbert. It's Williams on the catch. And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
42-yard.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
The Chiefs make over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Out comes Patrick Mahomes in the Chiefs offense. He's thrown for a touchdown. He also ran for a touchdown, so they have to count for a guy that can do a little bit of both.
And because of that, that puts the defense back on its heels.
Now look at this. Big game. Fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. He'll throw from the gun. And this is caught by Watkins. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
It's a gain of
Sammy Watkins is a former first-round pick in the NFL, and he sure reminded us during Kansas City's run to the playoffs last season. 10 catches in the AFC Championship game and a 98-yard receiving game in Super Bowl 54. He did talk about possibly stepping away and getting some time in the offseason. But Kansas City, very happy to have him back in their lineup and in their fold.
What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Now, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. One, get some oxygen. You fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
Chris Harris on the cover.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out to his left. And it's caught at the 7-yard line. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So put 3 on the board, but from that far into enemy territory, probably hoping for more.
Yeah, I think they're going to get together on the sideline, talk about it, right? Because you get that far, that deep, you want to come away with a touchdown. They'll take the 3, but they're going to file away for the future.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. They started on the ground with Eckler, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
The ball carrier.
2nd and 9.
Jones on the stop. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
Eckler, the ball carrier.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Here's Ty Long now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. He's been really good in the yardage category, yet to hit the end zone, however.
A minor blemish against him right now because the work he's doing catching the ball, in some ways he's helping serve as good.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 yards.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
At the Chargers, 26 yards.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 26 yards. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control.
All-pro tight end Travis Kelsey had 97 catches last year in the regular season on his way to a Super Bowl title with Kansas City. And while he's a weapon anywhere on the field, as you get closer to the end zone, you really have to look out. Witness what he did in the playoffs. 3 touchdown catches against Houston in the divisional round, and a big one in the Super Bowl against San Francisco, which keyed Kansas City's comeback.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaim center stage. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space. And just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with a run so far. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the 1st half. It's a 1st down. Out of the gun, Herbert for Keenan Allen. That's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, right at the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Herbert. And this one complete to Reed. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the give, this is Eckler. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Eckler, the ball carrier.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing a shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Nowhere to return this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
So here are the Chiefs to take over. They were able to defeat Houston last week. They lead things here as well as they try to make it 2 victories in a row. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's airing it out for Williams. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He finds Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Kansas City.
So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case...
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Anthony Sherman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, you know, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaims center stage. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore. Or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here.
And 5.
Now it's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll try the jet sweep here. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. On the stop, Breeland speaks. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
At the 40-yard line.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Herbert, he's got his tight end complete. It's Green. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Herbert back to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Anthony Lynn says now's the time. His guy's going on 4th down. On 4th down, Herbert. His 3rd interception. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coach, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Sliding out of the pocket. Going deep here for Watkins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
He's fresh off that 3-touchdown performance last week that got him AFC Offensive Player of the Week. So you know that he was already on their radar. Now he's maybe even a bigger plane on their radar.
Bigger plane. I mean, he is the big dot on that screen that they're looking at and saying, how in the heck do we stop him? They're going to try a bunch of different things, different people covering him. But right now, he's locked in and is in sync with his group.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
A reminder, still some good games coming up here in Week 2 of the NFL. Later tonight, a rematch from that Super Bowl a few years back. New England visits Seattle up in the Northwest. And then on Monday night, we'll be there. The first regular season NFL game ever played in the state of Nevada. The New Orleans Saints and the Las Vegas Raiders from Allegiant Stadium. That should be something. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. He's got Allen. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And the Chiefs are going to get him. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
It's 2nd down.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. A final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is, don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here.
Chris Harris on
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. And going deep for Hill. It's caught at the 10. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
Chiefs. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Demarcus Robinson. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Back to the air, Herbert on 2nd down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
and with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Austin Eckler, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Down man, it's complete. Williams. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18. A Charger first there as Herbert finds Williams. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run here with Eckler. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
Eckler, the ball
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
16-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. That's complete. Right around the 8. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Chargers are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit.
The previous play is under review.
His first career touchdown pass, and it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
Michael Batchley lining up for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. So they get 1 score back, but still a long ways to go here in this 3rd quarter.
Chargers
following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
Set to take over, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Really solid effort for him right now. 3rd quarter, already 4 touchdown passes. How many can he get here?
That remains to be seen, but I know one thing, you and I will be here to watch. And I'm not going anywhere. With what he's doing in this contest, I'm not missing a minute of it. This guy's been spectacular.
Yeah, I mean, it's a team game, but sometimes these individual performances are fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes they just kind of come to the front, despite the fact, as you said, we know it's all about the team, but the way he's playing, he's trying to make his team win on his back.
And it's been exciting. Deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down.
And from the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And going deep for him. And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Williams, the ball carrier.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays. I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Mahomes firing complete and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
23-yard line.
He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he'll get this down only to the 18. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Steps away to his left. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Anthony Sherman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And this offense is running away with this one. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score.
And that has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
That throw into the arms of Allen. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
2nd and 10. At the 38-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Finding Green complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Going on the ground with Eckler. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw on 2nd down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. He has been on his A game. We're in the 3rd quarter. He's already in search of touchdown pass number 5.
He's played so well that it's hard for me to take my eyes off of him, even when he...
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 72 yards.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Damian Williams was dinged up a little bit in 2019, and Kansas City brought in LaShawn McCoy to supplement him. But when healthy, Damian Williams is a terrific back. Excellent speed, low center of gravity to make...
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And this offense continues to pour it on.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
Butker on for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm?
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. The big money man, Chris Jones, getting in there to bring him to the ground.
Chris Jones is truly a force, and it doesn't matter what uniform he's going to have on. If he's on that side of the ball, you better double and triple team him. In 2018, the first player in NFL history to have a sack in 11 straight games. But while he didn't play all 16 in 2019, he still had 9 sacks on the season. That was an absolute beast during the playoffs.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. A gain of 8. 1st down, L.A.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Derek Nottie makes the tackle.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down.
Justin Herbert.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of it. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. Out comes Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense. And I'm just wondering how many yards is he going to throw for? We're only in the 3rd quarter. He's just thrown for a ton.
You have your abacus here?
Your
abacus?
I thought you said like Atticus Finch.
No, we're not getting that deep, but counting this up, we might need a few extra people in here because the yardage he's piling up, the way that he's playing, it's a lot of fun to watch. I can't wait to see what he does next.
We'll see what he does here on this drive. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Edwards-Helaire. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. The tackle goes there to Linval Joseph.
1-yard gain. Brings up second.
On 2nd and 9. Mahomes. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete.
Mahomes pass intended for Tyreek Hill.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
For the Chiefs.
And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Out of the gun, Herbert. Green brings it in. A gain of 6 there on first.
To Virgil Green.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slam. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty is a result of that hit there.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Number 30.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
operating from the gun. For the Charger touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are able to get a score back.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how weird is that to the pig? All the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And now here comes Kansas City. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts, and in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. And going deep for Hill. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 82 yards. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Butker now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you...
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of? That's caught at the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 45 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Gain of 8 brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Williams. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. His pass caught at the 4. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs. Sure. just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He'll get this to Eckler. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun. Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they...
Style, my face was all red.
He passed out and his face was all red from being with your mom last night. She was just too rough on him.
Yeah. You tell your mom to chill out.
She's tell her it's not a toy. What's going on, AP?
Yank it.
Yank it. She's playing bop it with it. Here, AP, what's going on, man?
Not much.
Not much. How's Dying Light? How much longer do you have left on it?
I don't know.
Well, can you check?
Oh no.
7 hours?
That's not too bad. I mean, not tonight, but tomorrow. Oh.
Alright, well, I'm getting off.
You're getting off?
Do you want to do Dying Light or Dead Island?
No, I'll play some Dying Light.
Okay, sounds good. I'll start here. Yeah, I didn't get the following just yet. Let's just see how much we played. If we play a lot, then I'll get the following then. That's what I'm going by. I'll probably just get the season pass. It's like $30 and it has like 8 DLCs on it. I feel like that'd be more worth it even. Yeah, Ty will be getting on soon. She got the game, so she'll play with us too. She gets on.
I don't know how many players.
Pretty sure you can have 4 in like the campaign.
Oh, okay.
So I remember you can at least have 3.
But we're all gonna be Crane.
I don't know. I don't know how that works. Because when I played with other people, I don't know what I ever look like. You know what I'm saying? So I always join their lobby usually. Yeah, actually, I always join their lobby. I never hosted, so I don't know if there is a look different or not. I didn't know. I was reading that Dead Island 2 is still in the works, Alex.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
It changed like publishers or whatever, like or changed hands like 4 times now, but I guess it's technically still in the works. Well, that's crazy.
If they still want that game to be out,
I know, that'd be great.
it'll probably just be on PS5. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay, you want to invite me?
Yeah.
And make sure you change your thing to like friends only or private or whatever, however you want to do that. To you. Dying Light 2 I think is going to be pretty good. It's going to be different though, because it looks like they're moving away from the zombie aspect. I mean, they're still going to be in there, but it's going to be a whole lot of enemy NPCs. I mean, like humans, you know.
Yeah.
KC's offense ready to take over. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Only for season survivors.
Ooh.
All the cells and heart. And I've under heart.
Damn.
Ready to face the challenge?
Anything. Sure. Show.
As his guys continue to
Like zombie army hardest difficulty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, AP, we put it on the hardest difficulty, and we almost had it beat. Like, the first campaign, I think it was after when we changed the difficulty then. Yeah, the first chapter, I guess you want to call it. Yeah. And then the rest of the chapters we put on the hardest difficulty. we did A-okay. I mean, it's hard, but it's not impossible. But Mr. AP doesn't like hard difficulty, he likes easy. He wouldn't probably be a fan.
The Charger offense reclaims center stage. And the numbers for him pretty solid, really. He's run it well, he's caught it pretty well, but they're still far behind the 8-ball on the scoreboard.
Not able to use his talents, as you noted, to narrow the gap in the scoreboard. Sometimes it's a bend but don't break, right? He gets his yardage, that's cool, but it's not paying off on the scoreboard. They're not getting the points necessary. And if you're a defensive team, you'll give up that yardage.
Where you at? Did you load into the game yet, or? Oh, okay. Can you invite me right away, or is it like Dad Island and you have to wait a bit?
How fast? No, I can't do it right now.
Okay, let me know. Well, just send an invite when you can. EP, what'd you do today?
Nothing.
Nothing, not much fun, huh? I'm not here. I knew who either went to lunch at a restaurant. That's about it. Don't usually do much on the weekends. My weekdays are the busiest.
In addition to 3 straight seasons, over 1,100 yards receiving. I don't know how you rate him, but defensive players, they rate him awfully high.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This pass finds its way to Williams, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. At the 40, Herbert throwing again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. That's into the hands of
What are you playing, GP?
Madden.
It's Madden, huh?
Gaiden.
Gaiden. Some good old-fashioned Gaiden.
Herbert on 1st down now. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. He's got Allen, and they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Herbert caught by Allen. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
15-yard line.
Herbert operating from the red zone. That's complete. Right and he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Since I don't have a campaign, I should be able to just join you, right? I don't think I'll have to go anything, will I?
Yeah, probably.
Like, I think I should just be able to join you. I should.
Yeah. I don't think you have to put up that campaign just to...
Yeah, and join, yeah. No, I get it. I get you do, because we have to have some sort of starting point, but...
Yeah.
Flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Actually able to punch this one through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. The Chiefs offense and Tyreek Hill heading back out onto the field. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now, they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way we can get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
He's going to look deep for Watkins. Almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his second there. Incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big
Oh, damn. I killed it like 1 hit.
And he's brought to the ground with another
The head
first down
exploded.
at the Chargers 18. That third down conversion good for 23. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. He may try and run for this. And all the way to the 2-yard
Here, let me call it for you.
crossing over out of bounds. Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble too as he scrambles for a first down.
And that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let it
Bring
get
in.
away, scramble, and pick up a first down.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Touchdown. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown.
You find it?
Nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And it will come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. At their own
Oh, shit.
25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. Never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
That time on the punt, and the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him
Okay,
down at the
thanks.
1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm
I'm
defensive,
going.
I might be thinking
Bye-bye,
safety.
Kamagan.
Almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, I like this call. I know they weren't successful on it, but so many times defenses load up trying to get a safety when you're in this spot. How about taking the shot downfield, hoping to use their momentum against them? They didn't get it, but I sure like what they were doing there.
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. From touchdown. This thing is ugly. Touchdown, Chiefs. That was a pretty impressive touchdown play. Those broken tackles, those weren't easy to get by.
No, they really weren't. And they've had trouble tackling throughout this ball game. But on this particular play, how about that move?
What has it been?
Moves with an S, because I don't care if you're a great tackler.
Holy hell, that's a long intro, isn't it?
Yeah.
And his kick is
I gotta get
through.
banish some guy, and then I gotta go to the train, and I gotta.
And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt.
I always like the parkour in this game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker.
Parkour, parkour.
This will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25
Press and
as
hold
King
it.
opts for the touchback. 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
You're playing the regular campaign, right?
Yeah. Okay, I was making sure.
It sucked to do this whole thing just to find out you're playing the one I can't play. But damn it! That's something AP would do. Tell me AP.
Yeah.
So you still thinking about getting 2K21 for the next gen, huh?
Yeah.
So when is like the PS5 coming out then?
I guess November 12th, and then everywhere else November 19th.
Really? So it's only like a couple weeks difference.
Actually,
Like a week. Yeah. What's so important about pre-ordering then? People can't wait a week? Is that literally what everyone's bitching about?
yes.
Wow.
Sold out.